I'm Miss Hilary. In this video, let's talk about present progressive or present continuous. Let's get started, shall we? Before we get started, let's do a warm up first. Now take a look at this picture. Could you mention how many activities he is doing right now? And could you mention what activities he is doing right now? Do you get it? Alright, as you can see, that man is doing two different activities, right? The first one is he is singing, and the second one is he is sitting or he is relaxing. Now let's get to the topic. First thing first, you need to know the use of present progressive or present continuous. The first one, you use present progressive if you want to describe an action that is happening now or about a temporary situation. The second one is when you want to describe something that is not yet finished, even if you are not doing it at the moment when you are talking. And third one is you can use present progressive if you want to describe something with always, okay? And it will be about if you want to talk about something that happens often and that you find it annoying. Temporary situations, for the example is, we are just having breakfast. What are you reading? She's not listening to me. They are spending a year in Spain. So, in temporary situation, it means that that situation will not happen forever. Another thing about present progressive, you can use it to describe something that is not yet finished, even when you are not doing that activity. For example, you say, I am decorating my room. You can say, I am decorating my room because you haven't finished decorated your room. But you just want to tell your friend you are in progress in doing that. The third example is you can use present progressive with always. When you combine present progressive with always, it, you use it to describe something that happens often and that you find it annoying. Okay? For example is he is always asking silly questions. They are always coming around here to borrow something. Be careful, not all verb can be added ing at the end of the verb. For example is for state verb. Okay, for state verbs, okay, this is the example you can see here. Some example of state verbs. They describe state, not action. Okay, because present progressive, the verb is about action. State verb is not about action, but about condition. So you cannot say, I am knowing the answer. You cannot say, I am knowing the answer, because know is a state verb, it's a condition. You cannot say, I am hearing. However, there are some state verbs that can be turned into action verbs. Now take a look at this one. Other verbs are used in the present progressive when they refer to action, and the present simple when they refer to a state. This is what I am talking about. Okay? He is testing the soup. Miss, this is a state verb. Yes, but the state verb is describing an action. However, if the state verb is describing a condition like this, the soup tastes salty, so you cannot add ing at the end of the best verb. Alright, the next thing is the form of present progressive. We use to be, am, is, and are, plus the present participle form of the verb. It means that you add ing, okay, at the end of the best verb. We often use the short form more often than full form, especially when speaking. It means that the short form is like this: I am, I'm, he is, he's. Alright? Talking about to be, don't forget am is used for subject I. Is, she, he, it. And for are is the rest of it. So you, we, and they. Alright, now let's take a look at the use of present continuous or present progressive in affirmative sentence. The formula is subject plus to be, am, is, or are, plus the participle form of the verb plus ing. Okay, the verb is verb one, of course, the best form. All right, this is the example. You can take a look at that. Now take a look at the negative form of present progressive. This formula is subject plus to be plus not and the participle form of the verb. All right. Moving on to the interrogative form. The formula is you put the to be at the beginning of the sentence plus the subject and plus the participle form of this verb. And don't forget the question mark. All right? Okay, that's all about present progressive or present continuous. Before you go, don't forget to do this worksheet that we already provide for you so you can test how far you understand about present progressive. Thank you. I'll see you again in the next video. Bye for now.